sex, and non-monogamy. If this subject upsets you, please feel free to skip. Remember, your views or beliefs are your own and may not be shared by others.
Some common terms are listed at the end of this video.
Okay, so because of the false sense of knowing a couple, having sex with them, having conversations that are fun, you can get an over sense of oversharing. You don't want to overshare. You want to get to know them slowly, who they really are before you share. They really don't want to know too much details unless they want to know, and then you can give them later. But you really want to know who they are first. You would want to get a separate email and Facebook for the swinging lifestyle. Many don't, and you might not want, even if you're open door, which we talk about this in an earlier one, there's open door and closed door, where closed door you're keeping it from everybody, your lifestyle, and open door you're kind of open to everybody. Well, you might not want your grandma or your boss to know who you're swinging with. And call it dating. Don't call it swinging, because what you actually do with people is really none of their business. Dating is a better word to use there. So that's lesson 6. Don't overshare. We had a couple that for a year, they were friends of ours, and eventually we adored them. They're great, and eventually we were able to communicate more about our past, our religious past, and it was wonderful. And and then the time came where we moved, and the time was over to not be that way. And many swinging couple go on years and decades with each other, and they eventually stop swinging. So that's really common. But don't overshare until you really know who they are, and then listen for them sharing. And there are some things that would turn people off. So listen to what they're saying. That's part of the communication thing probably too, but it's something that if they give you clues of who they are and you might not like that, don't go down to that date unless you want it just for sex. They call it friends with benefits when it's more than just sex, when it's just looking for friends that do that at the end of an evening. Okay, so that's lesson 6. And lesson 7 is keep it safe. Always be discreet. So keep it safe there's an expression that wrap it up and keep it safe, and you don't want to worry about your health later. We've been tested, so we know that we don't have any problems. So it's naive to think that majority of or all the swingers are going to use a condom. You need to talk about that in advance. Some people have allergies to things that they don't want to use, but you need to know going in what they expect and what they don't expect. So I don't have a problem with the condom, but some people do. And you just need to be open about your communication and know what you're doing. So that's keep it safe. Now, keep it discreet. Now, I talked about having a separate email and Facebook so that your grandma doesn't know or your boss doesn't know. And there are people that can get fired, even though it's immoral and illegal, possibly illegal. I'm not a lawyer, like I've said before, but it's pretty immoral to terminate somebody because of their lifestyle. It really is. And it's really kind of from the 1800s or something. I don't know. But be discreet. You see somebody at a fair, be discreet. Most people won't acknowledge you if they're with their family, so understand that you wouldn't want to go over and give them a hug and grab their butt, because it's just like not the appropriate place for that. And like I said, some people are in an open door relationship, open door swinging, and some are in a closed door. Sometimes it flips back and forth. So just be aware that being discreet is always a good policy.
Unicorn is a female that plays with couples or singles. Dragon is a male single that plays with couples or singles. Pay for play is selling a fake relationship or sexual acts or items to make money, normally only online. Prostitute gets money for sexual acts. A token is when a person like a prostitute is taken to a couple's party to swap for sex, pretending to be a wife or girlfriend or handsome boyfriend. And is in no way complete, so please watch to the end of our videos for more terms to know. You alone are responsible for them. Please like and subscribe wherever you see this channel. Please consider this an opinion.